Okay, then which saga are we in now?
We are in the Circe Saga, the one,
Fourth? Is
the
it the
fourth.
mm?
It's the fourth saga. It's the Circe Saga. It's the character I made your Nikki into.
Yes.
Well, I tried, I guess.
Yes.
um, and I'm very hyped that we are into that one now.
Okay, then fourth saga, first video. Let's go.
Captain, I have something that I must confess. Something that I must get off my chest. Until it is said, I cannot rest. Captain,
You really gotta make sure this island is secure.
but Captain,
There's only so much left we can endure. Whatever you need to say can wait some more. Of that I'm sure.
okay.
Eurylicus, back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir, since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
What?
She had us in just 2 words.
Come inside.
Damn.
Welcome to the best part of your life. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
Only I stayed outside, but the rest went in.
Take a seat. Let me bring you all something to eat. I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
By the time they ate, it was far too late. For inside the meal,
Think of your past
she had cast a spell.
and your mistakes.
They began to squeal
They'll be the
and
last
grow snouts and tails.
mistakes you'll make.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed,
This is the price.
and it wasn't quick.
We paid to live.
She turned our men
The world is not
from men to pigs.
and to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned. Every single cost is so much more than what we've earned. Think about the men we have left before they're none. Let's just cut our losses, you and I, and let's run.
Of course I'd like to leave now. Of course I'd like to run. But I can hardly sleep now, knowing everything we've done. There's no length I wouldn't go if it was you I had to save. I can only hope you'd do the same.
I can hear her still,
No one will find
and her voice deceives.
their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My name's and
Will you
I.
choose to leave?
Their loving queen.
I don't know.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
She's a clever witch,
This is the price.
and she's hard to slay.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits,
We draw the line.
but you don't have to play.
What's from above?
I have to try.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
That was
Hi.
sudden. Hi. Hello, Prago.
Hello, Prago. How are
Okay.
you?
So I go back to the beginning. That's it was a lot happening. My brain is still braining.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wait, where's the start?
Then good morning,
Uh,
Drago. Good morning, then, I guess.
Still sleepy. Aww. Ah, here. Somewhere. Right? Is this a bit,
Yes, that's quite
that's
the
a start.
beginning.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Wonderful, wonderful. I mute this video again. First, again, I love the animatics, the illustrations. I love it when it's colorful. Morning, yeah, sure. Yeah, when I saw this title, we talked about it
Yes.
yesterday, I think, off stream. I thought so, yeah, finally. Because if you haven't been there the last stream, I talked about the Athena song where we see her, I think, for the first time, where
Yes.
she takes Odie and analyzes him, like looking in his brain, what is wrong with you when he refused to kill the baby. And I said Odie has strings attached, and for me it's like Athena is a puppeteer. Like she has the strings on him and uses him like a puppet. And I think I said later, all the gods are like this. All the gods think humans are toys they can play with, puppets they can use for themselves. So this makes sense for me. This song makes so much sense, you know. It shows the intentions of the gods pretty well, I think. I like how Eurylochus, how should I say this, is more cautious now because they lost a lot of men. If I remember correctly, we have 43 men left from
43
the
left, yes.
Poseidon attack.
Massacre.
Massacre, yes. From the video before, from the song before.
Yes.
So from the 600 men that survived war, we have 43 left, and one is Odie and one is Eurylochus, so 41 other persons are left. And of course, Eurylochus doesn't want the rest to die, so you want to talk to Odie what to do. I think you want to ask him or tell him, we have to do something. We can't lose the rest of our team from our mates. And you see Odie in thoughts again, like the last time from the Cyclops, where Eurylochus' voice was silent and grew louder. It's nearly the same thing. He doesn't listen. Eurylochus wants to talk to him, but he's not reacting, and then he's brushing it off. You know, like Eurylochus says, I have to talk to you, I want to tell you something, and Odie is just like, make sure this island is safe, you know?
Yes.
Like, he's not paying attention to him, he doesn't want to listen right now, probably because he's still in shock of losing all his friends, all his mates. So you can see that even in this frame pretty well, how devastated and broken Odie is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's I think that's this part. And then when Eurylochus comes back and tells the story about the goddess, I really like the part that Eurylochus is not easily blinded, you know? It's okay, I have to wait, where's the women part I laughed so hard.
Inside we heard a voice voice. It seemed to show
I
no
have to
malice.
watch it.
To breed it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power
He's
that
now
awakened
yapping
inside.
Yeah.
What did this palace hide?
Sir, since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
A woman. And I laughed so hard. And I thought, true. Which man, especially after years of war, could resist a beautiful woman?
I want to
And-
remind Eurylochus is married. Maybe
I
he was
know.
skeptical and don't want it, you know?
Yeah. I know he is, but the others might be too, you know. But how they
Yes, that's true, yes.
wait, I have to mute it when I wanna go through this. From the picture, from the big, huge, threatening
Yeah, to
monster, you know,
To this
which
small little
has
cute woman.
with its teeth out and it's drooling, you know, to a woman. I mean, okay.
And I love the response, this what?
Yes. And I thought it was so funny because
Yes.
on this face, I mean, look at him.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
for Odie, the one and only woman is his wife, of course, Penelope. But you know, I like, what are you talking about? You know, how could a woman, a simple woman, be a threat? And then he explains that they were lured in, you know, by Circe. Is it that her
Circe,
name?
yes.
Circe. Okay, so by Circe, and you never know which of those men have wives at home, but they
Yes,
went
yes,
in
yes.
willingly. They got blinded by a simple, beautiful woman.
Woman dangerous.
Women dangerous, very dangerous. Hello, Herr Tox. Hello, Mr.
Hello,
Tox.
Hetax.
And but he is not easily blinded anymore. You know, Eurylochus just saw what happened, even with the wind god, you know, that they tricked them. So sorry, my throatening. So he stays behind. He watches closely what's happening, and he knows there's no chance we can get them back. You know, she turned them into pigs after she put something in the meal, which ironically, wait, where is it? When they bring the food in, it's a pig. So they're probably eating another person that was
You're
turned
so smart.
into a pig earlier. I know. Is this something you saw too, or is it something you missed?
It's something I already knew before I watched Epic because it's part of Percy Jackson. I mentioned that before we weeks ago. Percy Jackson is a Greek gods book series.
Yes.
And I watched the movie, and Circe there explains that she had turned men into pigs and eaten them, but now she just turns them into guinea pigs. In Percy Jackson it was like that. So Percy Jackson himself was a guinea pig for a moment. But
Okay.
I knew that she eats. Yes.
Yes.
So-
So I assumed that after seeing that they are transformed into pigs, that this was probably a human too before. So I think I am right here. And that's ironical because this scene, for me as a anime lover, I thought of Chihiro's
Yes,
what's the English title for it? Chihiro's Reise
uh,
ins Wunderland.
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away, where
Yes.
Chihiro's parents naively ate food there and got turned into pigs too. So, you know, there are many references in other movies to this. So,
Yeah.
I already kind of understood what's happening here. Yes.
Um, maybe I can slide into your conclusion for a
From
moment.
the piggies?
Jorge, yeah,
Yes.
Jorge actually tried to write epic like a whole game experience, movie, I don't know,
Anime.
experience. There's a scene in the Cyclops saga where they fight the Cyclops.
Hmm.
It looks like a scene from Attack on Titan, the anime, and I can only guess, but it could be inspired a little bit.
Mm.
So
Yes.
every time you make a conclusion to a reference from a movie or a game, maybe it could be intentional.
Okay. Yeah, as I assumed, as the illustrators surely made like Easter eggs, you know, like if you know, you know. If you
Yes.
know, you know the reference for this. So
Mhm.
I found that pretty very well. I love how Circe is portrayed here. Like
Mhm.
on the outside, the mask thingy again, you know, on the outside,
Yes.
she is just a pretty caring woman that wants to pamper you, to spoil you, and wants to make you feel good. But on the inside and the back, she has her own plans and turns you into pigs. So
And the
this is,
spider above her head.
yes, I just paused on the perfect frame. She is a diamond in disguise. I think it's very well portrayed that the body of the spider is a diamond. So she's like a black widow, you know?
Yes.
That's perfect again. And as I said, I don't know the Greek mythology. I just heard she has nymphs. So I think the rest of the ladies are nymphs, right?
Yes, that's right.
Perfect. So they're living there on whichever island they are on now. And Eurylochus, like, of course, Odie wants to save them, but Eurylochus says, no, please, please don't. We will all die if we go there. We have no chance. I know it's hard, but let them be, you know, like we have to leave them behind because he is at a point where he really tries so hard not to lose more people. And I think this one is Hermes. I
Yes,
assume.
you're right.
How could I know? Yeah, I know Hermes has those shoes with those wings on. So I assume Hermes is watching. We will see what happens after that. I guess the next song is about Hermes then. Maybe, just an assumption, maybe Hermes is helping them. I'm not quite sure because all the gods we met this far have their own intentions. And sure, the wind god played dirty with the bag, but in the end, it was a good thing, you know? So,
Mhm.
even if Hermes decides to help them, you never know what his intentions will be, why he or he is helping them. He,
Hermes
right?
is yes.
Yes. So I'm still curious what how this will develop.
just a
yes.
little add. Um, Odie don't want to go with other men. He wants to go alone because you
Yes, but
mentioned
he
they were
still
going
wants
together.
to save them.
Yes. They
You
were,
know,
but
he doesn't want to give up on his men that turned.
yes,
Of course, he want to save them. But here, Eurylochus just says, "Please don't. I can't lose you too." I think he even said that. Was it here somewhere? I think it's he even said it right away. Not sure. No, it's a bit earlier then, right? Somewhere here when they're going. What does it
just
say? I'm not sure where it was, but I think Eurylochus
here
said
we're
something with "I
still.
can't lose you too."
Yeah, it's like a he says just you and I, let's run. So he wants
Mm?
to run away with him.
Mm.
Of course, he don't want to let Odie die. They are friends since beginning.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes,
just
but
Prago. It's okay that you know too much. It's fine for me. I will delete every spoiler. You know. That's why I
yes.
deleted your
I'm
thingy.
Cherry is my blood dog, my watchdog. She
Woof.
deletes everything I should not read because I'm not reading chat until I finished my conclusions, my discussion, and then I scroll through the chat or Cherry reads stuff to me so I don't get accidentally spoiled or thoughts
Yes.
planted in my mind that should not be there.
Um,
Okay, I
it's
think
fine, Pago.
I'm done with I think I'm
And
done with my side.
okay. Bromburg, yeah, I fixed the problem why I accidentally banned you yesterday. It's because of an extension I loaded down and it wasn't clear that
Load it
I
down.
actually banned you.
Download it.
Yeah, I downloaded.
Damn. You're this
Damn.
girl.
And
Damn.
Kirsche is a very cute bloodhound. Woof.
Yes. Okay, I wanna scroll through the chat. Is there something we have to implement here? Women are powerful, yes. Biggest monsters,
Women
yes.
are.
We are. We are very manipulative, I've heard. Martox, we
this-
need to run. I like that. I like that one.
Just for your information, when
Yes.
the saga is over, when the Circe saga is over, I want to know how okay you are with my choosing to make you Circe. Yeah? Because
You mean with your decision to turn me into Circe?
Because
I'm
the only
perfectly
thing
fine
you
with
know.
it after seeing her right now. I'm already fine with that.
Okay.
I think I'm a witch like her, probably.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
Venus
not the reason.
Fliegenfalle, as you know. Yeah, but I'm a Venus Fliegenfalle.
Yeah, but you you said I asked you what do you want for
Yes,
a
I said a
character?
strong woman.
Yeah, you said a strong woman and still cute or something like that. And
Or something like that.
I just thought instantly of Cersei. That's yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, yes, she's evil, you know, but I mean, she's a goddess. What do you expect? So after learning how Athena works and what her intentions are, it only makes sense that all of the gods are kind of puppeteers, and she plays into that role, you know,
Yeah.
with turning them into pigs when they are just men eating greedily everything a beautiful woman puts in front of them without even, you know, saying thank you or offering help in exchange for this. They are just going there and assume they get spoiled for free. So
Yes.
somehow it's their own fault, if I can say that.
We will see. I really can't add some more of your conclusion
Yes,
to your
I think the
conclusion.
next one will show a bit more, I guess.
It's not because of that. It's because everything I want to say could be spoiled.
Yes, then please don't. I as you know, I analyze much and I make assumptions, and maybe she could even be a good god. Maybe if Odie goes there and talks to her and maybe finally decides to say the right things, not like with Poseidon asking him for an apology and he's not apologizing. Maybe finally Odie learns how to talk with gods and how to negotiate.
Can we
I'm
please
still
watch?
hoping.
Can we please watch again? I need to
Watch
Okay.
again. Oh,
No,
or
not
continue.
again. Continue.
Okay, okay.